Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Only Bio, presenting up the synopsis or the important points from the chapter Genetic Basis of Inheritance, which is also at times captioned as Mendel's Laws of Inheritance, and now in the Maharashtra State Government textbook it's been integrated along with chromosomal basis of inheritance under a single chapter, that is Principles of Inheritance and Variation. So, friends, we're going to discuss the points only related with the genetic basis and not chromosomal basis that will be dealt separately. And these points are certainly going to make you ready for NEET, CET, KVPY, the Bio Olympiad exams, as well as your board exams, whichever board it might be. Friends, the terms of the points discussed here are derived from MCQs that have appeared in the various national or state level competitive exams. The questions are formed from these terms or points either in similar or modified forms. These are beneficial as they will help you to master the important topics in limited span of time, frame expected questions, do effective revision, make your own synopsis. The more MCQs you solve, the better you understand and you get confident. So, a daily practice of few minutes with me on my channel can surely help you to master the topics. So let's begin with discussing the points, that is the synopsis or the need points as I normally say, for the chapter Genetic Basis of Inheritance from 1 to 20. Friends, this is going to include all the points right from the basic. So maybe in the start you may come across all those points which are very much there in the textbook. But as we proceed ahead, then definitely I shall be including up many more points which are not really there in the textbook but are certainly going to be essential for all the competitive exams. So please follow the series and also please check with the playlist for the other chapters. Point number one, genetics is the study of heredity and variations among organisms. Next, the principles that govern the transmission of characters from one generation to the succeeding generations is the subject matter of genetics. For a long time, the science of genetics was nothing but speculation. Gregor Johann Mendel from 1822 to 1884 first made a systematic search into the principles of inheritance and made it into an exact and experimental branch of biology. For this reason, he is rightly known as the father of genetics. Next, Mendel was born on 22nd July 1822 in a poor farmer's family in Austria. Next, Mendel was the first to think of hereditary factors as particles that could coexist and not blend, and this is known as particulate inheritance. Point number six, Mendel was the first to analyze the results of hybridization experiments mathematically by applying the laws of probability. Mendel carried out experiments with large number of crosses to eliminate the chance factor, and his experiments were statistically sound. The plants which show the same selected trait for at least three previous generations in all the members without any exception are said to be pure line. Since the gene is a functional unit of DNA, it is also called as cistron. A pair of genes occupying the same locus, that is position, and determining the same character are called as alleles. Thus, alleles or allelomorphs are alternative forms of the same gene. Point number 11. Pure breed is obtained from parents with identical set of characters or genes at least for three generations. That is, they breed true. Next, a hybrid is an organism or an individual obtained from crossing two organisms with dissimilar alleles. Next, selfing is a type of inbreeding where both the parents possess the same genetic constitution. A hybrid is an offspring of pure line parents showing contrasting traits. That is, a hybrid will always be heterozygous. A character that is inherited independently of other characters is called as a unit character. Point number 16. Even though cell divisions, that is, both mitosis and meiosis, were not discovered at his time, Mendel correctly inferred that a distribution of various genes of an individual takes place at the time of gamete formation in such a way that each gamete receives only one allele for each character and not both. Next, in a heterozygote, the recessive allele is completely suppressed. But this does not reduce its future effectiveness because it is in no way changed by its coexistence with its dominant allele. In this sense, it is pure. Gametes are also pure in the sense that they carry factors for one trait only and never a mixture of both. Mendel called this principle as the purity of gametes. Next, the phenomena of reappearance of the recessive trait in the F2 and its separation from the dominant trait in a definite ratio was called by Mendel as the law of segregation. Next, point number 19. The basic reason behind segregation is the fact that the gametes possess only a single allele each and they combine with the opposite gametes randomly. Thus, the purity of gametes and the law of segregation can be said to be the two sides of the same coin. Next, a dihybrid cross is a cross between individuals that show contrasting traits in two unit characters. Friends, I'm sure this series will help you. No doubt the first 20 points that we covered today were mostly textual, but please stay tuned and we shall be including many more important points which are not textual. So please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Your comments and suggestions are most welcome. Thank you so much.